I know of many HR professionals who only have a higher diploma and yet they are doing very well in their career. So today's video is for you who is in HR and you're very keen on career growth. And having been a recruiter for the last 10 years where I meet employers who are looking even to hire HR professionals, what are these skills that employers are looking for? So today's video, I'll share with you what I believe are the top 5 skills that every HR professional should possess if you're looking to get to the next level of your career. The number one skill that you need to have is you need to master all the technical skills that are required for you to operate in HR. What do I mean? You must be an all-rounder. You must have experience in recruitment, you must have experience in training, performance management, you must know the labor laws, you must know things to do with employee relations, etc, etc. And why? Because remember, we act as advisors to the company. So we are, as a HR professional, you are the link between the employees and the organization. And so you must be able to advise them, on all those areas. It's not a must that you be a specialist in each, because you find there's what we call specialization. You might find, you're very good with training, or you're very good in recruitment, but at least you must have an idea of every aspect of HR, such that if you're faced with a particular situation, then you know where to go for help. For example, myself, before I really became quite experienced in HR, my starting point was recruitment. And we know recruitment is not as complicated as the other areas of HR, such as performance management and the likes. So the first 2 years, I really started in recruitment, and then I added on other skills. Training came in, performance management came in, issues to do with the labor laws. And now I can be able to advise even other organizations, especially those that don't have a HR department, on issues cutting across employee issues. So make sure that you're competent on all the technical areas. If you're starting out, at least you know now what to work on. If you are experienced and but you find that you're only competent in a few areas, then I would really urge you to make sure you look at ways of bridging that gap. Now let's go to the soft skills. And the number one soft skill you need as a HR professional is leadership skills. Because who's a leader? The work of a leader is to be able to inspire, motivate people. And remember, as HR professionals, our day job is to interact with the employees and to interact with the management, to interact with decision makers. And that requires us to inspire people. It requires us to ensure that people are working towards a certain goal, towards a certain direction. So I know some of you think you are introverted, some of you think you are quiet, you fear standing in front of people, but I would really ask you to really see how you can be able to develop this skill. Even I remember when I started, I don't think I would have had the courage to face the way I'm facing this camera. No. But over time, I've come to see that this is a skill that I really need, and through practice, I've been able now to do what I'm doing. So there's a public speaking class we offer at Corporate Staffing Services. And so if you're the kind of a person who's not able to speak with confidence, who shy away when it comes to making presentation, then it's a course that I would highly encourage you to pursue. The other skill that all of us in HR should possess is emotional intelligence. Why? Because we're in the business of dealing with people. And I know we can take a whole day talking about emotional intelligence. So to summarize, when you talk about emotional intelligence, we are talking about how self-aware are you when it comes to your own emotions and the emotions of others. Because we know when it comes to dealing with people, there's a lot of emotions involved. So as a HR professional, you must be equipped with this skill of being able to handle people even at their worst, because you make decisions which are emotional. You need to terminate someone, you need to discipline someone, You need to give someone news which are really not that good. So it's not an easy job being in HR, and you and I know that. And that is why, to make your work much easier, then it's very important to make sure that you have this key skill. Another skill you should possess, and closely related to number 2, is communication skills. Why? Because it's our work as HR professionals to be able to articulate the goals, the plans of the organization. Don't forget where we started, where I said that the work of the HR is to act as a link between the management, the organization, and the employees. So if you're not able to communicate the wishes of management, and sometimes also if you're also not able to communicate the issues that employees are raising, then you can see you will not be very effective in your job. So I would say those are the 4 main starting skills. And I would say if you have more than 1 year of experience, then these are skills you should make sure that you're cultivating, you're looking at acquiring them, as you progress in your career. And then for those of us who are looking to get to the managerial position, for those of us who are looking to be directors, for those of us who are looking to be at HRBP level, then the 5th skill you need is strategy. And someone who's strategic is someone who's able to combine, is able to connect the dots when it comes to businesses. And that is why when you're strategic, then the business leaders, they can start inviting you to the table so that you can be able to share your ideas, your plans, and how you are reading the talent management function so that the business can be able to achieve its objective. I know not everyone will reach this point, but I would highly encourage you, if your goal is really to rise to the topmost of the HR profession, which is for you to be a HRBP, then this is a skill that you need to really pursue. And here at Corporate Staffing Services, I do take professionals through the human resource business partnering skills, where we get to discuss this issue of strategy and how you as a HR professional can be able to have these key skills. Now, the other emerging key skills that you need to have, are not going into details because we do discuss them when I'm having a one-on-one training with professionals. And one of these skills is the HR analytics. And when you talk about HR analytics, it's about HR being able to understand the business numbers. Myself, I have an advantage because I started my career as an accountant before I transitioned to HR. So numbers is something that I do appreciate. It's something that I do understand. I don't struggle, but I know there are many HR professionals there who may not be in my position. And that is why even in that HRBP course, I do get to take you through what we mean by HR analytics, so that you can be able to make sound business decisions. So there you have it. The world today requires you to have diverse skill set. And as you can see, you need to have a combination of the technical skills and the soft skills. And that way, if you combine both of them, then I don't see the reason why you shouldn't succeed in your HR career. So thank you for watching. This channel is for you who's looking to get to the next level in your HR career. And if you feel that there's a topic I should address in my next video, leave a comment below and I'll plan for it. Thank you for watching.